The ugliest human emotion that exists, envy. Nobody ever wants to admit that they're envious. It's a sign that we feel inferior, and it's an ugly emotion.
Envy type number 1, the reputation ruiner.
This is him literally staying on my couch. He stayed at my place, stayed at my parents' place, paid for his food, paid for his ticket. He had trouble with like money and stuff, so I'd bring him out to get food. Zay is extremely talented, but he has some mental blockages.
When did he get so weird? Something wrong with this kid mentally, man. I just can't put my finger on it.
Do y'all remember when I said General Zay was taking pills? Basically steroids, bro.
Zay, the general of boxing, quit boxing. Zay and Dean scared, bro.
The reputation ruiner attempts to ruin someone's progress by tainting their image. Envious people don't mind spreading lies about you.
Zay sent me this screenshot, sent me this DM yesterday, saying, yo, I got a question. Why are you trying to make it seem like I slept at your crib for more than 2 days? Whatever, he slept at my crib for 2 days.
You see, now it's whatever. When he got caught in the lie, right? Their goal is to get ahead of you. They can't you, so they want to make you yourself. That's why they team up. Envious people don't mind spreading lies.
General Zay was taking pills. You post flicks of you beating on people, right? All along, you was only doing that because you was taking
They're going as far as to say, I took pills to win my fights. The reason why he's saying this is because we cracked the same girl, and he tried to get the one up on me by asking her whose beef is bigger. I told him don't do that, not because I knew what she would say, but because I knew nothing good would come out of it. And then she gave him an answer he didn't want. Ever since that day, he treated me different. Now he's lying on me. And here's a screenshot for that. I don't know if you could tell, but it all makes sense. Anyways, you see how they're trying to not only discredit one thing, but discredit everything I do? These are traits of an envious person. If they see that people will believe a beautiful lie, they know they could get away with just saying anything, and people will believe it.
This person was supposed to fight Zay. Zay purposely broke his hand to avoid Malachi Thompson.
I broke my hand on purpose because I was too afraid to fight someone. You see, the reputation ruiner wants to taint other people's perspectives about you. You remember when the media made Spider-Man look bad?
Who is Spider-Man? He's a criminal, that's who he is. A vigilante, a public menace.
Spider-Man wasn't attacking the city, he was trying to save it. That's slander.
It is not.
Even though he was saving the city, since most people only heard about him through the media, they accepted that narrative. A classic example of media framing.
I have a 9-year-old daughter who loves Spider-Man. Who's she supposed to look up to now?
That's why you shouldn't care if people judge you or misunderstand you. Their opinions are not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of their own perspective of you. They hated Spider-Man.
He stinks and I don't like him.
Then they loved him. They hated me. Then they loved me.
Before, because of Showtime, I didn't with you, but I want to let you know your videos, like them helped me hella. I love watching your videos, bro. I saw the other side of this shit, and I want to say thank you. And like, you've helped me with my mental health with all the...
I don't care, bro. You're fake, bro. You ain't messing with me at first because of what you heard from somebody else. All that lovey-dovey now, it's all fake. He said, I used to hate you because of Showtime. Now I'm getting mad value off your videos, so I like you now. Nah, get out of here, gang. Go with Showtime. In psychology, this is linked to the bandwagon effect. The bandwagon effect describes how public opinion can make idiots. When people express approval, others adopt the same view. For example, Duke Dennis. Most females are drawn to him, and they don't even know why. They just know other females want him too. Bandwagon effect. This lady is standing up just because she sees other people doing it too. Bandwagon effect. No independent thought. Society will mock what it doesn't understand until it becomes popular to approve. For example, Jesus Christ, he got beaten up and called crazy because he woke people up about the powers of God. Now, years later, it's cool to be a follower of Christ now. This is bandwagon effect.
I went to Publix to see Spider-Man for the two-bit criminal he really is. He's a fake. He's full of stickum.
Once someone believes Spider-Man is dangerous, their brain filters out evidence that he's not. They'll remember newspaper articles saying he's a thief more than hearing that he helped somebody. This happens because the brain prefers information that confirms what it already believes. It's mentally easier than constantly changing your view. The more you hear something repeated, the more your brain starts to believe it, even if it's false. People only grew to like me because I gave them actual value, which contradicted my haters' claims. If people want to believe a rumor about you, let them. Stop caring about what people think. Only reason why you care is because you seek external validation. You constantly chase approval. And when you chase approval, you hand your peace over to others. Now they're in control of your peace because you gave them that control. I know you think your first response to slander should be to defend yourself and prove your innocence, but don't do that. Wait it out, no matter how bad the rumors sound. If people want to believe a rumor about you, oh well, what are you gonna do? Tell them to stop? People believe what they want to believe. If people stop being your friend and turn on you over a rumor, oh well, they was never with you to begin with. The truth has a funny way of revealing itself. No need to chase it. And if the truth takes too long to come out, you wait. You don't control when people see it. You control your peace. Now, the second envious personality type, the leech. Now, the leech obsesses over what you have to the point where they want it as well. The best way to detect them: watch how much they admire you. You got me into TikTok. I'm trying to be like you. You're the TikTok star and I'm inspired. The same man who said this is the same man who said this. They despise that it's you and not them. Don't be fooled when they start copying you. They're imitating you out of envy. What they're trying to do is cancel you out and take your place. That's why he was trying to make me look bad and sound like a bad person. They don't just want to copy you. They want to be you. Cut off anybody trying to copy you. Cut off anybody trying to take your place. Envy type number 3.
The boxer General Zay quit boxing. He got exposed for lying about his boxing record. He said he was #1 ranked in New York City. But you could look up his record and he was never #1 ranked. You have to be open, and he only has 4 wins and 5 losses.
4 and 5? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should I keep going? You see how a false narrative could shape opinions? I was ranked number 27 in all 50 states of America out of millions of boxers. But 300,000 people believe my record is 4 and 5. Envious people will try to provoke a negative response from their target. The best way to defend against this is by ignoring them. Law 2 of my ebook of emotional mastery says most people have already accepted defeat. The white guy gets knocked out all the time. This guy is a 26-year-old security guard hoping to make ends meet with boxing and has a micro meet. This guy sucks, bro. They already accepted they will never be nothing and want me to feel the same way. Nah, we good over here. Whenever people are envious of you, they love to compare themselves to you. They're looking for areas where they're better than you. That's why he asked the girl whose beef is bigger and it backfired on him. They don't like to feel inferior. They like to feel superior. So that's why they're making a bunch of comparisons to you. They're trying to convince themselves that they're better than you so they can feel better about themselves internally. You get it? They know they can't compete. So that's why they recruit others to orchestrate your downfall. You get it? They can't control you. So they had to control the narrative around you. That means they're codependent. In their little narrative, they pointed you as the supervillain and didn't mention anything they did. So that means they have a fear of criticism. They never apologized for any of their behaviors. So that means they lack accountability. And then they convinced a bunch of people to start hating on you with that little narrative, which means they're vindictive, codependent, and have low self-esteem. They're making it too easy for you. Here's how you can exploit those weaknesses. Talk about the situation publicly. Since you can take accountability, you control the narrative. Everybody knowing our business triggers their fear of criticism and lack of accountability. Then the truth of the situation will come out, and all you have to do is wait on their downfall. The best way to defend yourself against envy? Keep quiet. Protect your energy. Everybody's fake. Love doesn't exist. You see some of these people hating on me? At one point, they was my friends. I thought they was genuine people. Now look, I gotta use them as examples to teach y'all. As you become more aligned, a lot of your friends from the past will disappear. The reason why is because of frequency mismatch. You're not abandoning them. You're just not abandoning yourself to maintain them. The reason why you have so much fake friends is because you keep seeking attention from people. You're operating from a sense of lack. Whenever you do this, you trap yourself in a cycle of seeking external validation. And you're going to keep getting snaked. You're going to keep getting backdoored until you understand that validation, true validation, comes from within. Validate yourself. Nothing in this physical world will ever satisfy your heart. Fornication, busting cheeks all day, jewelry, cars, tigers, having pet tigers, none of that will ever satisfy your heart. It's all materialistic. It don't matter how much money you got on you, how much Instagram likes you get, it will never fill the void in your heart. You don't get it? Your soul is not from this earth. Therefore, nothing in this physical realm can ever satisfy your spiritual soul. You must find happiness within. Puffing Zah is not going to help you find happiness. You're still searching for something outside yourself. Zah is something outside of yourself. You ever heard of selling your soul to the devil? You know you do that every day, right? You sell your soul every time you trade authenticity for approval. Not in a ritual, in a routine. You try to fit in. You chase validation. Doing this rewires your brain. You're chasing something outside of yourself. When you do this, your amygdala stays activated because you're constantly managing how you're perceived. This leads to stress, anxiety, and you don't even trust yourself. The more you conform, the less control you have. When you abandon your inner truth, your emotions become reactive instead of creative, and you're living in fear. Take a look at the consciousness chart. When you seek approval, right, you're living in fear. Fear of being judged. Your view of life is miserable, hopeless, evil. Only things you can manifest in that state is inaction and hyperactivity, which means you'll have disruptive behavior. That's what selling your soul to the devil really is. A lot of you do it every day. When people see that other people admire your authenticity, they see that as a threat and they recruit people to go against you. They want to destroy your reputation and your confidence. So they'll make up lies because, when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. They'll do anything to make sure people see you in a negative light. That's why it's important to know who you are. Otherwise, what they're saying is going to get to your head. The people who do this operate from a dark place. They're Satan's employees. They got to talk about you. Because whenever they talk about themselves, nobody cares. They hate you because you got main character energy. And they got pick me energy, pick me, pick me. The reason I say they're Satan's employees is because demonic beings are agents of the system. If you watch the movie The Matrix, you see that Agent Smith can turn into anybody plugged into the Matrix. An agent is anybody who carries out the agenda of another person or organization. If you're spewing hate, evil, ignorance, anything they need to carry out the agenda, even if you never sat at the table with the agents, even if you don't know them, you're still an agent of the system because they have took control of your body. If your parents are plugged, agents can turn into your parents. That's why your parents try to hold you back so much. Agents can turn into your friends. That's why your friends hate on you so much. An agent's job is to keep you from waking up and asking questions. You notice how they all look alike? They all say the same things. They all have the same agenda to take you out. TV, music, agents, what we eat is all teaching us to engage in BS. That way, we're more open to demonic influence. That's why when you're an angelic person, you're attacked. Because demons need to attack you to keep you out. This is why people promote fornication and all that other stuff. When you're an angelic influence, they ignore you. And if they can't ignore you, they ruin your character. They try to ruin your character. The reason why they're attacking your character is because they want to get rid of that angelic soul out of you. So that's why they try to slander and attack your character, because your character is aligned with your angelic self. So yes, evil people will go as far as to make up lies about you. No matter what you do, they still gonna find a way to hate. So for example, if you feeding the homeless, people are gonna say you just feeding them so you could get them strong and use them. Something stupid like that. People envy greatness. Don't think about the hate. It's just a distraction. That's why your so-called friends coming in your face reminding you, yo, bro, you heard what such and such said? So all your friends asking you if you heard what they said, cut them off too. Because that's instigating. They're trying to instigate. They want you to say something back. They're provoking you. Jameson always says he's a thief. Spider-Man's a thief over and over again in headlines. The repetition bypasses logic and strengthens neural connections that associate Spider-Man with danger. So even after seeing Spider-Man save people, part of the brain still says Spider-Man is unsafe because repetition creates emotional memory. This is called the herd instinct. Before Spider-Man became popular, most people agreed with Jameson. Humans have instinctive need to fit in. Jameson is a symbol of media manipulation and how easily the public's perception of truth can be shaped. This mirrors how in real life, people can keep trusting news outlets or leaders that have lied to them. Did you know that they just raided a bot farm, right? They raided a bot farm with 50 million fake accounts. These fake accounts are used to sway public opinion. These farms are used to push agendas, make people believe something or make people not believe something. And people believe it not because they're stupid, but because the brain relies on certainty and belonging rather than actual truth. If you want to learn how to deal with agents, quote unquote haters, if you want to learn emotional mastery and self-control, check out my ebook. Link is in the description. It's free. It's a free book. A lot of you guys said you liked it, so I'll make another one for you. This one's going to be how to get girls, bro. I got y'all, don't worry. And this one's going to be longer. It's going to be 7 chapters. Now, if you want one-on-one coaching on how to deal with haters, my email will be in the description. Hit me up.